Hello everyone, here's the second mock test of econometrics. Question number 1. Match the following. First one, correlation between fixed cost and variable cost is 0. There is no correlation. Second, correlation between exposed savings and exposed investment is positive and perfect. There is positive correlation between exposed savings and exposed investment, positive and perfect. Third one, correlation between investment and rate of interest is, there is a negative correlation between investment and rate of interest. If the investment rises, ROI falls, and if the ROI rises, the investment falls. Last one, correlation between demand for money and income is positive. Which statement is not correct about normal distribution? As we know, normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. First statement says the curve is not bell-shaped, so this is incorrect. Second one is correct. It says the curve is symmetrical about the line z is equal to mu. Normal distribution is a symmetrical curve. So second one is right. Question number 3. Which of the following are not consequences of one or more CLRM assumptions being violated? All of these are correct except the third one. First one is correct. First one says the coefficient estimates are not optimal. Second, the standard error estimates are not optimal. Third one is the wrong answer. It says the distribution assumed for the test statistics are appropriate, but in reality those are inappropriate. Last one is correct. It says conclusions regarding the strength of relationship between the dependent and independent variables may be invalid. Question 4. Which of the following are not one of the properties of normal curve? Second and fourth are not the properties of normal distribution. The other two are correct. The correct ones are, it is perfectly symmetrical about the mean and is bell-shaped. And the third one, the mean deviation about mean is 4 upon 5 of standard deviation. In normal distribution curve, mean, median and mode are equal. Question number 5. Measures of skewness by Cayley method is D9 plus D1 minus 2m or P90 plus P10 minus 2m. Question number 6. For two series x and y, covariance x and y is equal to 15, variance of x is 36, variance of y is 25. You have to calculate the coefficient of correlation. The formula of coefficient of correlation is covariance of xy divided by under root variance of x multiplied by under root variance of y. So here we put the values. 15 upon under root 36 multiplied by under root 25, it will be 15 upon under root 900. After solving we get plus 0.50. Question number 7. The consequences of OLS estimator if heteroscedasticity is present in a regression model but ignored. Third one is the consequence of OLS. It will be inefficient. So the consequences of OLS estimator if heteroscedasticity is present in the regression model but ignored are inefficiency and unbiasedness. Question number 8. Match the following. Association, attributes, ratio, geometric mean, cause and effect, regression, national income data, time series. Repeating again, association, attributes, ratio, geometric mean, cause and effect, regression, and national income data, time series. Question number 9. When a researcher wants to select a representative sample to assess different parameters from a large-sized, finite heterogeneous population, which of the following sampling technique is most appropriate for his or her research? So he will be using stratified random sampling. 10th question. A researcher planned to study adjustment problems for students who are slum dwellers. What should be the sampling procedure to be used for such study? It should be cluster sampling. Question number 11. Econometrics test, Durbin-Watson statistic test takes value close to 0. What will be the value of the first order autocorrelation coefficient? It will be close to 1. See, as you can see here, d is equal to 2 multiplied by 1 minus p hat. Then after putting the values, we get p is equal to 1. Question number 12. Identify the non-probability sampling techniques from the given sampling method. Snowball sampling and convenience sampling are the non-probability sampling. The probability sampling are stratified random sampling and systematic sampling. Question number 13. Which of the following is restricted non-probability based sampling method? Quota sampling is non-probability based sampling method. Other three are the probability sampling method. Here you can see the probability sampling methods and non-probability sampling methods. The ones in red are probability sampling methods. The ones with blue are non-probability sampling methods. Probability sampling methods are lottery method, simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified sampling, and cluster sampling, LSSSC. Now non-probability sampling methods are snowball sampling, quota sampling, purposive sampling, voluntary response sampling, and convenience sampling, SQPVC. Thank you.